Hello everybody, 16th of June 2021, gorgeous sunny here in the DC area. So let's talk a little bit about developing your 5D sight. Now, most people will see in an insight sort of way with your eyes closed during meditation when your rhythmic breathing is very calm and you're allowing your pineal gland to create images for you, or you may be doing a guided meditation. I actually suggest for sight, you can do both. It's just that guided meditation may tell you what to think and see versus what might come up. So play with it. Maybe you want to begin with a guided meditation, wear a night mask, get yourself in a comfortable position, preferably propped up in a bed or recliner or sitting up in a chair, not laying down flat. And just simply see what comes up on the back of the eyelids. Now, you can also do that with absolutely no music at all. You can focus in on your breath and have the night mask on. Invite your guides and your higher self to come closer and to begin to share with you information. And then don't second guess what it is that you're seeing, because they're not going to come on like you've turned on a television and they're like, whoa, and they stay there. They're going to kind of come in, exit, come in, exit, come in, exit, come in, kind of look, exit. Different colors, different shades, different lights on them, coloring different beings. So they have as much of a sense of humor, if not more, than you do. So allow that to just kind of come up and just take note. You can acknowledge when you see something like, hey, I see that. Could you bring that back so I could see it a little clearer? And then also, as you're developing your 5D sight, you can also do it with your eyes opened. So let's say you're sitting out back on a deck and you're just super relaxed and no real agenda except for being fully present and being aware of motion around you. Pay attention to how the trees are moving, maybe how the clouds are moving. Does anything look a little bit mechanical? Can you focus in on I call it a sky screen in an area and just see what comes up in this area versus looking all over the place? Because they'll come to you. You don't have to go to them, just so you know. So maybe place a screen, like measurement wise, and say, okay, this is where I'm just going to soft gaze and observe. My higher self and my divine beings of the God source light are welcome to come in and communicate with me. And then get yourself comfy. Get your neck comfy. Get your eyeballs comfy, because sometimes you'll strain to look and they know. And they'll try to come closer as they begin to initiate you with sight. You may look at a cloud and literally see a face and just say, hey, I see you. And then see if that cloud morphs or the cloud within the cloud moves. Or maybe there's an eye, what looks like an eye. But as you're looking at the eye, you could see little figures behind the eye. So make this, you're exploring and having an adventure. And they want to please you. They do not want to scare you. But as 5D is here, things are going to start appearing. And you may not know what it is. It may be so subtle that you don't notice it, or it may be something you're like, oh. The other thing that I also suggest is paying attention to your peripheral. So let's just say you have a soft gaze straight forward, and hopefully there's not too much activity straight forward, or you're staring into your neighbor's house, okay? Because I've done that without even seeing into their house. I just draw a blank screen because I'm a lot more experienced at this. So when I do a screen, I can be anywhere, and they will literally black it out. So I see nothing behind it, and then they show me things. So until you get there, don't stare in your neighbor's windows or have too much activity behind where you're focusing, and have a soft gaze and see some shadows come up. See what you might notice over here, or that you're looking straight ahead, but you sense something up here. Or you may see some flashes and sparkles. You may see some pink, blue, green energies coming down like rain. There's a variety of things that you can see. You may see orbs coming at you. You may see balls of energy. And how my guys work with me is, if they're way up there, they will literally shoot out like a ball of energy, and it's them in atomic form. So they'll just come flying up, and they'll just be like right there, and then they poof, turn into themselves. Some are human, some are not human. Don't overstare. They know when you're in focus and when you're not. So just simply be an observer with no expectations or judgments. The other thing is, if you're able to, if the weather allows you, or even in your house if you need to, sit in a comfortable position with your night mask on for the purpose of just sensing feelings. Do I feel chills? Do I feel a coolness or a warmth? Do I feel a poke? What am I sensing? Now, in the beginning, it will freak you out a little bit, trust me, because it did me. And I would like lift my little thing, I'm going like, is anybody here? And I put it back down until I myself got into the breathing of it. And then when a lot of them would appear, you can really feel the excitement of the energy through your body. It's almost like a nervous anxiety feeling. And what I've done to train myself is say, okay, I'm aware you're all here. And I'm just gonna breathe. I'm just gonna really intentionally breathe to reset my nervous system into calm gears so that I can receive gracefully, seeing you, feeling you, and acknowledging you. So there was one night where it was pretty intense for me, and I was like, oh, who's that? Oh, who's that? Oh my God. Okay, you guys are welcome, and I really want to look at all of you, but I want to do it from a space of not up here. So I would intentionally just say, I'm going to breathe through this. So I will be looking around the room, and they're all here right now. And then I would just continue to do the breathing. And then I would just look around, and I would notice the colors, and I would notice, you know, the shapes. And sometimes I would do my hands like this, like inhale. Because I personally found with my nervous system, if I try to sit palms up and I'm not in a calm and I'm trying to take in a sensory, sometimes I wind up getting like this. And when the energy's coming in, you begin not to even feel an extremity. So it'll turn like disappearing cold sometimes. And then it's like, oh, have I locked up myself, or is this the energy? And I've just learned that it's the energy, but I had to go through all those tweakings. So make it easier on yourself and learn from, you know, what I've been able to gather so that you can observe more in a very peaceful place, because there is nothing that isn't of the love. I'm telling you. If you know that you're a high power source light being, then nothing is coming in to interfere with that. So don't even entertain that. And you'll know if something feels kind of, you know, like, huh? And just say, everything from the light is welcome, everything that is not, get along, little doggies, because you're not welcome here. So right now, I've got all kinds of beings, and it's wild. I will get it where it almost feels like a fog, like a smoky fog comes in. And then I've been able to also equate that with one or two of the guides that I'll get like a specific type chill from. So this has taken me a long time to learn how to dialogue with them, and you'll learn it, but you gotta have your devotional time every single day. And trust me, when you start seeing and feeling, you're gonna be like, okay, it's time. I gotta go back outside. Oh, I gotta go to my private room. I gotta go. This is my time, because they learn what you're doing. And then they learn you're going there before you get there. They're there waiting for you. It's just so much fun. So if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please do leave them. And if you need some assistance, coaching, that's what I do. Happy to help. All right, please like, subscribe, and share.